Have you ever felt that the more you share with your family, the more complicated life becomes? As we grow older, many of us start believing that complete openness is always the best policy, that sharing everything we think, feel, and plan is the right way to keep peace at home. But the truth is, wisdom sometimes means holding back. There are moments when keeping certain things private protects not only your peace of mind but also the relationships that matter most. This isn't about keeping secrets, it's about maintaining dignity, boundaries, and emotional balance. So today, let's talk about 5 things you may want to keep to yourself after 65, small but powerful choices that can help you stay calm, confident, and in control of your life. Stay with me till the end, because understanding these 5 things could truly change the way you interact with your loved ones in your golden years. 1. Your finances. Keep the numbers quiet. Money is one of the most sensitive topics in any family. It can unite or divide, bring out love or stir hidden tensions. Many seniors feel that sharing every detail about their finances will help prevent confusion or misunderstandings later. But what often happens is the opposite. It invites opinions, comparisons, and sometimes even conflict. Imagine you tell your children how much you've saved or invested. Suddenly, every decision you make, whether you take a trip, buy something nice for yourself, or make a donation, becomes open for discussion. You might start hearing comments like, "Should you really be spending that much?" or "Maybe you should save that for us or the grandkids." Even if they mean well, those small remarks can chip away at your sense of independence. And once people know your full financial picture, you can't take that privacy back. In some cases, people who never showed much interest before suddenly start paying attention when they know what you have. You may have seen this happen with friends or family, where kindness turns into quiet curiosity, or where financial transparency slowly creates distance. Of course, being responsible is wise. Have your estate plan and will in order, and make sure a trusted person knows what's necessary in case of emergencies. But beyond that, you don't owe anyone the exact figures, the details of your investments, or how you choose to spend on yourself. Keeping those details private isn't about secrecy, it's about self-respect and freedom. You've worked a lifetime for your comfort. You have the right to enjoy it peacefully. 2. Your minor health issues. Choose silence for peace. As we age, health naturally becomes a bigger part of life. You might wake up with new aches, slower mornings, or the occasional tiredness that wasn't there before. It's only natural to want to talk about it with those who care for you. But here's something many seniors learn too late: when you constantly share every small ache and pain, your family starts to worry more than they need to. You may mention a little backache, and suddenly you're getting calls about new doctors, treatments, and supplements. Or you casually say you're feeling dizzy, and suddenly your children think you can't live alone anymore. Their concern comes from love, but too much concern can feel like control. And when your family hears frequent updates about health issues, they may begin to see you as fragile, even when you feel capable and strong. Soon, they're second-guessing your choices. Maybe you shouldn't travel alone, or let's not let dad drive anymore. Before you know it, a few innocent comments have turned into limitations you never asked for. So yes, share the major things, the ones that truly matter. But keep the small issues to yourself. You've managed your body all your life, you know what's serious and what's not. Sometimes, silence gives you more control over your health and keeps your loved ones calm at the same time. 3. Family conflicts. Don't get pulled into the storm. Every family has its share of drama, arguments over old memories, disagreements between siblings, or unspoken resentments that stretch across generations. As we get older, we often feel the urge to fix things, to step in and bring peace. But experience shows that trying to mediate family conflict rarely works out the way we hope. You might step in to help two relatives see eye to eye, and suddenly you become the one everyone blames. Or you share your honest opinion, thinking it will help, only to discover that your words were misunderstood or remembered with bitterness. Family fights have a life of their own. They burn out, cool off, and sometimes reignite, all without your help. the wisest thing you can do is stay neutral. You don't have to agree with everyone. You don't even have to pretend problems don't exist. But sometimes, a simple phrase like, "I trust you'll make the right choice," or "I hope things work out for everyone," is far more powerful than taking sides. Selective silence protects your peace and keeps relationships from turning sour. Not every battle needs your voice, sometimes wisdom means quietly stepping back. 4. Your regrets, keep them as lessons, not confessions. As the years pass, it's natural to look back and think about what might have been. The job you didn't take, the move you never made, the words you wish you'd said differently. Regret is a part of being human, but not every regret needs to be shared. When you open up about your regrets, your family may take them personally. You might say, "I wish I'd spent less time working," but your children might hear, "I wasn't a good enough parent." You might mention a lost love or a missed opportunity, and suddenly your spouse or kids feel like they were never enough. Even if that's not what you meant, those feelings can linger. There's also a deeper reason to keep regrets private: they can change how others see you. If you share too many, your family may begin to see you as someone stuck in the past rather than the strong, resilient person you truly are. So reflect on your past, learn from it, and make peace with it, but don't feel you must explain every regret. Let your lessons guide your actions, not your confessions. Sometimes, the quiet strength of acceptance speaks louder than any apology. 5. Your future plans, share only what's necessary. Your future is yours to shape. Whether it's about how you want to live, where you want to be, or what you plan to do with your savings, not everything needs to be discussed in advance. The more people know, the more opinions you'll hear. Some might try to steer your decisions, for your own good. Others might push their own comfort over yours. That's why it's wise to share only what's necessary and only when the time is right. You've spent a lifetime making your own choices, that doesn't have to change now. Your plans, your priorities, and your peace belong to you. The wisdom of silence. At this stage of life, peace becomes more valuable than attention. And one of the surest ways to protect that peace is through thoughtful silence. Keeping certain things private isn't selfish, it's a form of self-care. It allows you to hold on to your independence, your dignity, and your emotional balance. Not everything needs to be spoken. Sometimes the strongest, wisest people are the ones who smile, say less, and live with quiet confidence. So the next time you feel tempted to share everything, pause and ask yourself, will saying this bring me peace, or will it bring me stress? Because at the end of the day, wisdom isn't just about what we know. It's about knowing when to speak, and when to stay silent.